You please be so nice as to recognize the simple fact that I am indeed not in any way, shape, or form excited right now. No, the game will still consider me to be too excited to talk right now. How the fuck am I gonna fix that? It'd be rather helpful if I knew what precisely keeps me apparently so excited, but of course the game is not gonna tell me that. And why the fuck would it? Well, we'll go through different areas and see what happens, basically. Try to figure this out. Fucking old man. Maybe it is Deacon who keeps us in combat. Not saying it's impossible. But oh, evil surprise affairs, living deep underground and dangerous on the dark. Now we can rest. Okay. So it probably was actually Deacon. For some reason, Deacon had apparently something targeted and continued to be in combat with it, and since he's my henchman, I couldn't fucking rest. Sometimes you do have to give it to old games down here. Alas, it happens. Okay, now we can go into the Underdark and do horrible things to certain subspecies of elves. Which I think is very much deserved. Yeah, you don't just come up from the fucking Underdark and steal things from, you know, honest living. Yes, honest and living. Let's pretend that is a true statement there. You know, boy, do I hate the look of this armor. Who came up with making it sparkly like that? Like, I don't even know what to call it. Rainbow colored? That makes the greatest warrior appear disgustingly totally goblin. An emancipated goblin slinks out from the shadows. He approaches you warily, ready to flee at the first hint of danger.
You're not a fairy. No.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fairy. I might look like one though.
Remember, maybe you don't work for anyone. Maybe. Yes. No.
I serve only myself. Yes, that's good. Good. Now down here is mad, fighting and killing, but not you. No. Oh, I'll get into that fighting. He gives the goblin a suspicious look. Deacon thinks you want boss to hire you. Well, forget it. Boss not need your help. He got Deacon. Yeah, no. Glover doesn't want to be hired. That means going deeper into the Undermountain. Girl just wants to talk. Maybe you want to talk? Yes, talking is what I'm good at. Not fighting, not magic, but information. Enough yapping. I'm in the mood for a goblin kebab. Who are you? Grovel. How did you come to Undermountain? You come to Goldia, the Celesta brought us. Yeah, it makes sense. And second King Bloodtooth sitting on his throne, and poof, we're all here in Undermountain. Does things like that. Crazy in the head, yes? What happened to the rest of your tribe? Bloodtooth says we should fight a way out, and the tribe agrees. They're not smart like Grovel. Yeah, groveling is a way to go through life, sure. New listeners. Okay. Interesting this. Alistair gone? Sheriff. Alistair's gone, what do you mean? Alistair's gone, don't know where, no. But he's gone, yes. That's why the creatures in the Yellow Mountain are fighting. Alistair made us play nice, but now he's gone. Yeah, that kinda does make sense. If you summon like, you know, 5-6 different species, and they're all somewhat on the carnivorous end of the spectrum, then yeah, chances are they're not gonna play nice under normal circumstances. On us free to fight and kill stupid creatures. Just Alistair to keep us here, we are free to escape if we survive. Okay, fair enough. You mentioned ogres and fairies. Yes, ogres to the north, fairies to the south. Armies of the ogre mage and the fairy queen, fighting for control. I also think they should be the one to in charge now that Hedis has gone. Yes, and that goes back to there. Enough yipping. I'm in the mood for a goblet kebab. Managed to escape, but he was wounded badly. Should we meet him again, he will suffer the consequences of stopping us with his useless talking. Yes, yes. But to be fair, I just looked for a nice, easy way to get myself some more evil points. Because now we should be... Yes, evil again. We just need to be a bit more lawful before we can call ourselves a dominatrix, because dominator is still the male form, and it doesn't make sense to call a woman that. And yeah, then dominatrix allows me to make quite a few nice jokes about it. I'm all for that. I don't think there's anything here. And we have gotten some nice information out of that, haven't we? We do know that there's ogres to the north and fairies to the south, and fairies sounds magical. And I don't mean that in a good sense, I mean that in the sense of they're gonna use magic at us. Torch bracket. Torch. What can I do with the torch bracket? Hardly not much. Level 2. Ah, yes, traps. Oh, look, it's Sharwin. And she's dead on the floor.
Deacon sees dead people. In this case, Deacon sees Bard Lady from him. Remember her?
Yes, I did. I promised myself some nice scissoring with her in the near future. Mm-hmm. Ah. Oh, before I forget it, Deacon, come here. Training. Where do you think this heat could lead? You're level 19 Bard at the moment. Dragon Disciple. It would give me more variety, because Sharpen will, I think, stay a Bard. Dragon Disciple. What can Dragon Disciples do again? I literally don't fucking remember off the top of my head. Come on, go ahead and become a Dragon Disciple if you can. I don't know if that was a good choice, honestly, but I'll fucking go for it. Okay, Sharwin, you're dead on the ground. Resurrection.
Well met.
The woman's eyes flutter open, and she looks around with a great deal of surprise, and slowly dawning horror. Her face goes pale as she realizes where she is.
This is Undermountain. How did I... What happened? Did I die?
You do.
Who are you?
You don't remember me? We spoke at the tavern. Excuse me. Just a little bit of fluid going down, not the absolutely right hole there. Yeah, don't worry about it. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger and all of that. Of course, you are player chain. Indeed, I am. The hero that Durnan waiting for. There was a fight when we chased the Beholder down here. I was hit by a poisoned arrow and killed. Remember now. Thank you for bringing me back. What happened to you exactly? Not certain, exactly. We were chasing after the Beholder, and had almost caught up to it when suddenly it veered about and arrows started firing upon us from the shadows. An ambush. It happened very quickly. I did not even see who attacked us, but I think you're right. We should not have acted so recklessly, it seems. I don't know what the rest of the group is. Oh dear. My companions had been victorious. Surely Lino would have raced me. They would have abandoned me here. Well, Tommy maybe, but never Lino or Dalen. I only assume they fled further into the dungeon, or died perhaps. Just some more adventurer bones to add to the pile down here, I hope not. Is there anything you can tell me about this area? I will help you. We chased the Beholder into this area. Wasn't really time for me to look around much, I'm afraid. How about you join me? I seem slightly surprised and arches an eyebrow, studying you. Are you serious? Most of my equipment appears to have been taken. I'm hardly in a state to be of much help to you. Persuade. You could still use your help. Nighttime duties? I must admit I didn't want to stop the adventure this early in Undermountain. She shrugs, kidding. Lead on then. Oh, I can have two. Right, I actually can have two fucking companions. But Sharvin, you're naked and unarmed, aren't you? She has Vagabond Rex. Okay, at least she has a bow still, and Sharvin's ring. Which gives her a massive dexterity boost. It's kind of a nod towards the original Neverwinter Nights campaign. Let's not play with... Oh, nice +3. Where if you actually followed along the stories of your companions, you got items from them.
These pillars are no doubt part of a puzzle erected to bar our
I
progress.
don't say.
Halaster seems to have made this entire place a deadly lunatic maze.
Well, I mean, you know, if you're a fucking archmage and you're basically... Yes, Deakin. You know, it's in Undermountains now, don't you? Yes, and? Gold cringes away from you, a little obviously uncertain. Well, he knows what that means, yes? You glare at him. He leans from foot to foot and see. Once you get into Undermountain, it means you're not able to get back out easily. Magic, not word, takes you anywhere. You're saying the relic of the Reaper won't work? Deacon thinks for a moment and shrugs. Deacon not knows for sure. Maybe boss relic be more powerful. George all agree on same stuff, like teleports not work. You know a lot about the Undermountain, don't you? Back when Deacon worked hard to amuse old boss, Deacon reads lots of books. Boss likes to hear stories about Undermountain, so Deacon reads about those whenever Deacon finds them. Not so it just be stories. No, Deacon knows things that nobody else knows. Like the fact that Wizard Halaster, he who builds all this, he be really crazy and wants to kill everybody who comes in. Things have obviously changed since the books were written. And he's pleased by Martha. Yes, back to adventure. One more thing. Must be a big dangerous place. Maybe he wants to talk with Deacon about what tactics he can introduce. Good idea. Distance. Keep a middle distance. Help me. Yes, do that. Try to remain stealthy all the time. Don't do that. Stay stealthy, but only until the next fight. I want you to defend the trap cities you don't follow. No. Do not try to dispel magic. No, do try that. Not cast any spells until I say otherwise. I kind of want to leave him that freedom. Let's talk for a moment. How are you? Tired and your feet hurt. Okay. Let's see, anything else? No. How about Sharwin?
Yes. Is there something you need?
Tactics. Stay at a middle distance. You help me with everything else.
Is there something else?
Stop for a moment. Training. Well, I currently split my time between training to fight and my bardic skills. First, one or the other. You need a level 9 bards and a level 8 fighter. Fighter that prefers to fight at range. I mean, not necessarily a bad decision. The fighter does add a bit of that. Let's see, what do you have? Combat casting. Improved critical for longbow. Improved critical two-bladed sword. Yeah, no, you're never going to use that. Victim, proficiency 2 weapon fighting you have. Weapon focus longbow. Weapon focus 2 bladed sword. And weapon specialization for the longbow. I'm gonna let her actually do that split, because that actually means she gets a bit more in the way of HP whenever she levels up as a fucking fighter.
Is there something else, then?
No. Not a bad choice.
Is
Let's see. You said you came from Neverwinter, correct? Yes, I was originally born there. I spent much of my career away. I only returned to help save the city from the plague, and afterwards I decided to stay. She frowns thoughtfully, obviously thinking back. For a little while. Did you know the hero of Neverwinter? I did. I didn't like to play down her role in saving Neverwinter, but I was there. If it weren't for the hero of Neverwinter, we would never have won the day. What happened to her? Ask, said Hero. Ah. Sharvin shrugs, frowning as if this is an unpleasant topic. She lived not long after the plague ended, and Aribeth died. There were differences with Lord Nesha, as I recall. Yes, the bitch didn't want to pay me. She didn't stay there long. The time has stayed, certainly. Lord Nesha was eager for all of us who had helped with the plague to stay. Huh? Yeah, the kitty again. The plague to stay helped rebuild the militia. We were heroes, and it felt good. I always wanted to be famous, so I was on my glory at the time. I just didn't last very long. Why? Man, I fell in love and left the city. He did not come back. That does not sound very strong of me, but Neverwinter just seemed so lonely after that. I wanted adventure again. So I came to Waterdeep when I heard the call. And met you, of course. How did you help save the city? Similar helping you now, I suppose. Fighting and casting spells when I'm not singing. Worked with Aribeth the Tirnorant, in fact. There's Rosomba. Have you ever heard of her? Have we ever heard of Aribeth? Yes, we have. We have indeed. I don't blame her for what she did. I do. I really do. I mean, to be fair, you know, she acted quite childishly and decided basically on a whim, like, okay, I'm gonna turn against everything I stood my whole life for. Yeah, Neverwinter did kill her lover. Still a bit childish, you know. She even admitted, no, outright, that yes, she understood that the punishment might have been a bit over the top, but you know, you do need it to kind of set a sign in these hard times. How did it end? She died. Isn't that how all these stories end? No. You ever read any stories about Lichs in particular? They have a tendency to just not die, a tendency to come back. I think we've talked enough about my own past. Good thing that Sharvin doesn't recognize myself as the hero of Neverwinter. It's that's very good for us. Secret room. A chest. Ouch. 70 fucking damage. Okay, Deacon, you are not supposed to be helping me with chests any longer.
Ooh, that makes Deacon so mad.
Deacon, please. My boy. Follow. Deacon, listen to me. Talk to me. I want Sharvin to actually open the locks. Let's talk for a moment. Where is tactics? Tactics. No, check out the spells. Trips that you alone for now, stay healthy. Don't help me if I fail to open the door. Okay. Now back to exploring the Undermountain. It is a lovely little game though, isn't it? I mean, you know, now that we're in the ouch. Next stretch.
I always get my way.
Namely the big expansion packs. I must admit, you know, I still find myself enjoying this quite a bit. Very much admittedly. Ouch. I mean, yeah, I think about it. We could actually make an all-female little cast out of this, couldn't we? We could invite Lino later, if we actually find her. And you have our own little adventuring party. We could call it something special.
The suspense builds. The music swells.
A hook horror. Yeah, that's really not the sort of creature you would find here naturally, but they do give me some XP though. I do like to have Sharvin around though, I must admit. And I useful to have somebody who spots secret doors and shit. Dum da da dum dum dum. And there's a little portal there. Not really know if I want to use that. What did they say again? To the north were the ogres, I think. That looks suspicious. I see what you're
Never
doing.
likes teleporting much.
Okay, well, that's kinda cute. Teleportation, eh? Never a dull day, I'd say. Never a dull day indeed. Well, I'm eating some damage, but who cares?
A moment, if you would.
There's a hushed auditor's room that whispers things long dead. A moment. Yes, what is it, Sherwin? Unless I'm mistaken, this is the Hall of the Sleeping Kings. She looks around with awe. I didn't expect it to be so large. What do you know about this place? She takes a deep breath, staring for a long moment at one of the skeletal bodies before continuing. My cat is an old race, older than we think even, because of our true history, have probably been lost in more ancient wars than we can count. Our nations here in the north of Faerun, whose names aren't even known anymore, ruled by wizard kings and valiant lords and ladies, whose deeds are long forgotten. The gestures to the... she gestures to the bodies in the room. The tales say that Hallister has collected the greatest of these ancient kings and given them righteous burial. It is deep in a place of honor. They look like they're pretty wealthy for being that. I wouldn't touch them. Really, I wouldn't. She nods to the other side of the room. Let's just move on, okay? You really think I won't touch them, eh? Ah, poor child. Leave sitting kings be. That's what the game tells me. But when a game tells you like this, don't you just, wanna go the good old-fashioned route of, quick save, see what happens? Okay, let's quickly explore the other side and see if there's anything else in here. And then we're gonna probably start engaging them in Mortal Kombat. Not really Mortal Kombat because they're already dead, but I mean, you get the idea, right? Okay, so there's an exit, there's an exit. I don't think we can get there. Let's okay, there's no way forward here. Always important to do some good bit of exploration before we do anything horrible. And then I guess I'm gonna take a look at what the kings might have on them. Faint flicker of cold light can be seen deeper from the dead eye sockets of the skeleton, but it does not move. Weapon ineffective. Okay, so I can't just... I wonder how I would get them to actually react, because it doesn't really seem like they're easy to provoke.
Look at this.
Ah, okay, so that's a shortcut, isn't it? Okay, yeah, that's good to remember. Skin of long dead ruler of the North. Why has about 1 to start here is unknown. Oh yeah. That might be unknown, but is it really of importance to us why he would want that? I mean, he's Celestar. We already established he's a mad mage. Not just mad with power, but generally speaking pretty fucking mad. Does he need a reason to do something like this?
Boss?
Yes, Deacon. Deacon read about this place once. It's called the Hall of Mirrors. Deacon remembers might. But she might not. Sure, what do you know about it? Hall of Mirrors be nearer to entrance. Because not found on many sees it before. Need to be careful if you look into mirrors. Some of them do strange things, like they pulls you in or copies you. Can the mirrors be broken? I didn't think so. There might be mirrors here that don't likes that much, though. Be lots of bad luck anyway. Fair enough. Thanks for that, Deacon. Let's save the game. Make sure that we're not doing anything horrible. Okay. See reflection in the mirror. And on the ground near your reflection's feet are many tantalizing objects. Almost real enough to touch. I mean, if they're offering, I'll take them. So far, my journey with the mirrors hasn't been too bad. Which I assume will not last. I'm assuming sooner or later we'll find that one fucking mirror that will try to copy me or something. Vincent, you thought you saw a strange gleam in your reflection's eyes. I mean, I'm apparently worth 41 XP towards myself. Most of the mirrors are actually pretty fucking harmless so far. Hey, look, it's Dalen.
Look, it seems we have a dead barbarian on our hands now.
We do. Guess we're gonna open up the other mirrors. Because now we do need to save up some more monies. No question about it. And we're gonna quickly check this out, and then we're gonna revive this barbarian. Now, for being technically speaking, at the very least, relatively, at the very least, experienced adventurers, at the very least, I didn't really think that one through, did they? In fact, they did not at all. There's an undead in there, isn't there? Yeah, summoned undead, but still an undead. Left to the small folk. You just like underestimating me, don't you? I fear no combat encounter so far. The traps are kinda more annoying. Yeah, apparently even Sharvin can't open that. And a white rot. Will this effect at some point stop being an effect, or will we just have to suffer through this for the rest of eternity? Owen, if you please. Yeah, I'm quickly gonna explore the rest of the lower southern area. Up that one low. And then we'll revive the useless barbarian. Very useless. Also, again, I take offense, but I'm not badly wounded. I'm basically at half health. Still pretty damn peachy, if you ask me. Okay, let's see here. A lever sits on the floor before you. It does not currently function because it seems to be missing a control rod. What do you wish to do? Insert the blue rod. Pull the lever. Didn't work, did it now? Move the control rod. Insert white rod. Pull the lever. Remove control rod. Do nothing. Shut blue rod. Pull the lever. Okay, that seems to have done the job. Shut white rod. Pull lever. Remove it. Remove it. Do nothing. Shut white rod. Pull the lever. And I guess we need 2 more of them before we can go down there. Okie dokie game. Okie dokie indeed. And drow skirmisher. It's the drow. You will die now. I will make you regret your life's choices. Like you wouldn't believe it. Could have chosen to steal from anyone else, but you choose to steal from me. Now, you will very much learn what that entails. Shut up. Hello, Battle Cleric. Your life too will be lost. Soonish. Soon, TM, you will be done and gone. As you should be. Oh, look, a Shadow Dark Reaper. Ah, welcome, welcome. Well, not much. We're playing some Neverwinter Nights. The Horde of the Underdark. On a little revenge quest because these assholes decided to steal from us, and now we're gonna basically kill all of their species and enslave what's left of them. After we're done with them. But yeah. Some good old-fashioned fun times. Yes. How about you, Reaper? You up to something good? What, Sengoku? Oh, not a bad choice, is it? Actually, at this point, you should probably get, or try to get into contact at a more reasonable hour, that is. Little strategy, because then we can maybe set something up in that regard. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh. That's good to know. You probably will like it even more with some more people around. I can tell you that much. But yeah, it's not a bad build. It has nice aesthetics going for it, and honestly, I don't have many complaints about it, apart from, you know, some minor graphical issues. Sometimes. That could very well also just be because of the where it get captured or the internet or something else. And also kind of hard to be too mad about that. Yeah, save game because we are right kind of running down on health. What's that? Grim statue.
Maybe we should let sleeping dragons lie, boss. You not think so?
It's an old blue dragon. Okay, I'm in no state to fight that, but I'll fucking try, I suppose. Okay, yeah, I should have healed before I went in here. Do I still have my lay on hands? I do. Lay on hands, bitch! Input helped you. That's good. Well, you know, I just told you my personal honest opinion. Certainly did the same. If that convinced you, that's good. Yeah. I hope it's good. I do not do well. I am not actually equipped and prepared to fight a dragon. At least if you look at my health, that becomes, yeah, rather obvious. Okay, that is why quick saving often is important. You might find yourself in a situation with something that you really don't want to be in. Resting. I hate getting ambushed by these guns. Come, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Need some rest and relaxation. Ooh. Second try. Better. Better. Better indeed. Because if we at least have full health, I might actually want to summon an undead as well. Do I have anything interesting? Dark skin would be nice, endurance would be nice. Bark skin. Endurance. Okay, save game.
Careful. I don't think we want to wake up the beast without preparing properly.
Attack!
Step up to the fight. Bring them down.
Now let's see if you can do enough damage this time. You're old, dragon. Stop resisting and just accept the death. Come on, do it, do it. Stop, stop, stop. Stop it. Let me be fair, Dragon's Breath should be a rather painful attack, and it absolutely is, even considering the high level that we're at. Oh yeah, and Sharpen definitely needs a belt of anti-fear, because getting feared is of course also one of these things that you really don't want to go through. Makes your companions pretty fucking useless. Can't, however, not complain about the equipment we find here. Hello, chest. Okay, I think we have pretty much explored all the little areas, which means there's one exit, there's one. I don't really know what to do with the sleeping kings.
Is there something?
Wait, misclick.
I simply can't carry all of this.
Oh yeah, I think that actually allows you to identify things on the fly. Like in, you know, all the stuff that you can't actually normally identify. Okie dokie. Well, we did this. This leads to the southern area, and I think the... Was it the fairies or the ogres that were south? Doesn't really matter. So we have to visit them both. So now we go back and deal with the body of Dalen. Wanna revive him. I have to think I have another one of the rods, didn't I? Yeah. I have another rod. Insert blue rod. Pull lever. Remove. That one has one already. Blue rod. Pull blue lever.
I always get my way.
Yeah, I kinda figured. Do have to find a solution for that though. Well, at some point that is. Let's see. Where did I put the magnifying glass? Let that game. I'd make this more difficult than it needs to be. And the game is like, no, I actually will. That was not what I was hoping for. Maybe I'm confusing this with something else. Googles of Minutzing. More lore and more search. I mean, I guess that's better than the helmet I have. As for Sharween, come here. Sharween, I'll give you some equipment. Yes, and I give you a helmet. Don't need a small shield, do you? Added armor +4. That's light armor, but that is better than nothing. Better than some fucking... Minute, I'll drop it for you. For everything else, can I identify this one? Breastplate.
this.
Max dexterity bonus of 2, that's a bit little for a fucking... God. Okay, then we're gonna... Can you carry that? Yes. Okay, now Shaman is relatively full. Equipment-wise. When we go big... I don't know where you come from, but your life will be paid now. Very, 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 very much so. Da, 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 da.
What's that?
Yeah, it's a secret door, Shaman. You already know where it leads. Okay. This one just leads into the same room. Yeah, we're gonna revive the dead Dalen, I suppose. You're just too nice at this.
Well met, friend.
Hey, it's me again. Yeah, you know where you are. Yes, I know. Welcome back. The battle at Durdenson, I remember. Chased the beholder into this dungeon, but we were being led into an ambush. Just when we thought we had caught our foe, all the affairs burst from the darkness. Everything happened so fast, there wasn't time to think. The unseen attackers fled. Enraged, I threw myself into the darkness to chase after them. I never did catch the cowards who ambushed us, and when I finally gave up the chase, I realized that I had become separated from the rest of the group. Since then I've been wandering these passages alone. How did you get killed? I was careless. Searching my way out, I stumbled into this room of mirrors. I saw my own reflection, but I also thought I saw the reflection of guilty terror at my feet. Intrigued, I approached one of the mirrors, one of the middle two on the east wall, if I remember right. To my horror, my own reflection stepped out and, well, but attacked you. God of guidance that he put on the defensive. My wild twin was able to match and counter my every move. The condition you found me in, it's obvious what the ultimate result of the fight was. I don't know where that false supposed is now, however. Maybe in killing me, he also destroyed himself. Maybe the spell simply faded in the time I have been lying here. But do you know where your companions are? No, I was hoping to come across them as I wandered the dungeon, but luck was not with me. I suspect they may have gone deeper into the Ender Mountain. I hope they fared better than I did. Is there anything you can tell me about this area? I did know something strange while I was wandering around. You seem to be at war. That's not really surprising. What are you going to do now? And it's dangerous for me to survive down here alone. I will probably go back to the inn, I suppose. I'm bored with you. I think I'll just kill you now. That's all the things I get for bringing you back to life. I'm grateful for what you have done, but if you're expecting a reward, what could I possibly give you? I don't have anything of value on me. Yes, you're right, I don't need a reward. I'm not gonna kill any potential companions just yet. Okay, we did that. And I guess all we can do now is use the exit. And kill whatever else we find on the other side of the set doors. There's always two of them, so I'm assuming they go to the same area. Let's try resting again. You know, random sleeping on the quick dungeon floor. Totally not dangerous or anything. Yeah, that's totally not gonna cost you your life. Open sesame.
I'll put you in your place.
Okay. Now you're trying to revive some dead. Yeah. Kinda figured as much. I do not fear the zombie protectors, but they are weak. Actually, could I just turn you? just asking for a friend. But I can make them run away in fear. That's something. Evil little creatures. They will die for their insolence, as will everybody else who ever dared fight us. For the queen! I don't know about that. You'll bloody regret those choices. I do smell a nice amount of loot down here, to be fair. Not probably gonna be quite the worst by little exploration we'll be going through. So at least we hope. Hopes and dreams and all of that good nonsense. Yes, 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 yes. Stop being a thing. The coffins are empty, eh? It's not as impressive as I was hoping. I'm guessing your gold priestess also not really make up for the expenditure of ammunition. Okay, so that seems to go to the next room.
I hope you like pain.
I do love the fact that that poor zombie protector still just feared out of his mind. Like, holy shit, have you seen that? And I'm like, yeah, yeah. And now he comes back all shameful like, I will not fail you again, whoever summoned me. What? How the literal fuck did you do that? You cheated, you walked on the fucking roof.
What's that?
Fucking cheaters. Well, at least we're gonna get some stuff. Okay. Fair enough. You can open it, we'll just have to rely on our good old-fashioned ability to brutalize them.
You're in for it now.
Yellow rod, that's a good start. White rod. And I think then we have to solve the riddle of which rods to use how in order to get actually through there. Won't be that difficult, but a riddle it will be. Why do you attack the door? Are you just bored? See, you could have just opened it. I guess he's an ogre. He's probably not the smartest, you know. Like, our door open, how do? Yes. It's surprising, but just a tiny bit annoying, isn't it? I see a trap. Well, there's no loot there. I smell spiders in my near future, don't I? Damn it, I don't want that. Don't worry, people. Just a bit of, you know, poison. Nothing to be worried about. It's not gonna kill you. You'll get used to it. They're like, but we don't want to get used to that.
You're in for it now.
Okay, Sharpen has randomly decided to equip herself. That's interesting. I mean, I did put some stuff in your inventory, but I don't really see why you would... Yeah. Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna accept the fact that she thinks she has a better understanding. I'm pretty sure you're using the wrong weapon there. Oh, well, so be it, I suppose. Let her be, she knows best. Hardly. But you know, from one strong and independent woman to another, you might want to stay with the fucking arrows though. I'm pretty sure you haven't used all of those yet. That would be kind of surprising. A fairy sorceress, you say? Well, stop being a fairy sorceress then. This would appear to be the rule of the strangely twisted and evil faithful beyond the mountain. The kid is... the kid. Let's give it up! Let's give it up! Yay! The kid is amazing, I have to say. He's a good little lad. I can't even complain about him too much, honestly.
Tell me, what does it cost to retain the services of someone so powerful? What did that elfish ogre promise you?
Which, please, what the fuck are you even talking about? Actually, that doesn't tell me much. What the fuck are you talking about? Ask the question here, if you don't mind. Of course, human one, yes, but you will. Okay, who are you and what are you doing here? I am a fairy. No shit, Sherlock. Can't leave. Aren't you a little big to be a fairy? Oh, actually, you are kind of beautiful. The picture is pretty sweet. Alistair is actually gone, right? Yes. The draw game, you say? How do I get to the deeper levels? What can you tell me about this level? An ogre mage of all things. What am I to do with you, I wonder? Sure, we can come to some kind of arrangement. You will but spare my life. What can you offer me? There's golden chest behind me, but you do not doubt we'll take what is there regardless. Beyond that, I have little to offer you. I simply beg of you, please do not kill me. Well, that's not really something, anything. I'm not in the habit of killing, people, but, that's what I was hoping for. An imp luck +4. I wasn't really too sure if I would get stuff like that, but never say never. I'm so very nice. I guess we're gonna get relatively close to the point where we do need to start going back and selling some shit. So after we're done with this area, we're gonna quickly go back and probably get all of our stuff to the healer lady and sell it to her.
Fair enough.
Open. Alchemist fire.
Finished.
Alright, it's almost midnight. Going to hop off and get ready to bed. You do this, little Dark Reaper one. Thanks for dropping by. Always nice to have you on. And well, yeah, play some Sengoku. A fun little game. And I think you're on the Discord, aren't you? If you want to set up a multiplayer game with myself and a little strategy, pretty sure we can arrange that. You just have to ask him for the specific, because I don't know. I'm an old man, sorry to say. I don't know. Ignite the wick. Run! It's gonna blow! Okay, maybe run a bit further. Boom! Didn't seem to have changed much, though. Neat. It was nice to have more people around to play a game like that. Yeah, just shoot him a message, and I'm pretty sure he's asleep, because around our time zone it's like 6 in the morning at the moment. So, very good. In which case you'll have an relatively easy time. Dealing with him, just, you know, I'd expect him to respond in the next hour or so, because, well, it's not even the middle of the night anymore, it's the fucking morning hours. Don't ask me why I'm awake. One of those things. Sometimes, you know, sometimes things just don't pan out the way you want them to. But yes, say that's a good plan. Some more little fairies to kill.
I'll put you in your place.
You will learn your lesson, little fairy thing. You will learn. Most brutally. I think once we're back and actually start what is this again? We're gonna equip Darwin. Yeah, you two have a good night as well. It's now appropriate. I will have a good night a bit later. I'm gonna stay around for another hour. I've been getting into this nice little habit of doing roughly 6 hours a day now, and honestly it's not bad. It's like it's basically enough time to get a lot of the things done I want to get done in any particular given stream. Okay, so not everything is compatible with everything, right? Insert a white rod, pull the lever. Insert a yellow rod, pull the lever. Okay, could I slip by now? Yes, I can. Okay, we begin God's question for Sharwin. Did you write a book called Neverwinter Nights? I did indeed, little man, and assumed you were described behind Shadows of Undrenteed. Actually nice that both of the bards responsible for the respective works of my life have come together. It's Deacon's book. Deacon's so excited. Did you like it? Well, it started out well enough, but the second chapter seemed a bit rushed. And Deacon was running lots. Brother promised too. Be happy to list them for you sometime if you're of a mind. Deacon would like that. Deacon told you what was wrong with Neverwinter Nights then too. What are you talking about? There was nothing wrong with my book. Is you joking? Shush you. Critic. Yes, having your work criticized is never a nice feeling. But then again, you know, it's how you improve. You have to be willing to take some critic here, there, and everywhere. Okay, since that is now open, we're gonna quickly head back to the surface. And then we're gonna kill the... well, potentially kill the ogres if they're not willing to cooperate immediately, by which I mean roll over, present their bellies, and go like, please don't kill me, master. Because otherwise they will learn one way or another. But while we're up there, I'm probably gonna quickly pick myself up another drink, as I'm running dry here. And for you, I won't take long, and I'll just leave you alone for a minute. Healing, please. Whoosh.
A fair evening.
A very fair evening indeed. Bunch of giving. Druid Ranger, not interested. Great Sword +3. Do I have... I'm probably gonna somewhat stay with this party alignment, basically. How big is the party size? Actually, I should probably look this up before I make any rash decisions. Before I'm stupid. Neverwinter Nights. What's it called? Forge of the Underdark. Companions. Let's see. What do you tell me? Yeah, that's just a list of them. How many companions? You can have 2. Okay, yeah, that explains that. Actually, the other companions. How many are there actually? Yeah, the ones we're talking about, you know, Lino, Sharwin, Dalen, Tommy. Oh, Grimglass in this as well. Deacon, of course, and oh yeah, right. I forgot about you. Actually, there are 2 I would like to get into my team. Well, one is Aribeth. I'm gonna spoil you that much. And Asira, you're not an evil draw, are you? No, you are actually lawful evil. I think you're not actually. Wait a second. I was about to say, she's basically a fake Viconia because she is she's listed as lawful evil because she needs that for one of her classes, the assassin class. You can't level an assassin's class without being evil. But she acts like a good aligned character, which is why I always considered her to be a bit of a fake Viconia, because Viconia at least stays evil. Oh yeah, right, also when leveling as a wizard, she actually levels Constitution, which is a fucking horrible choice for a wizard, which is why you should never ever level her as a fucking wizard. You should absolutely level her as a rogue or an assassin, because everything else is just, not good. Erebus is a bit more involved as a character, because you can basically determine if she goes on to seek redemption, basically, for her evil deeds in her past life, or if she stays an evil bitch. I would like to keep her an evil bitch. Let's see, is there still romance in this game? Oh yeah, there is. Can I actually quickly look this up? Because that might actually be interesting for our future, if we want to go romancing. Any of them. Romance. So basically we have one option, we can romance Velen. Who the fuck was that again? Velen Shadowwrath, there he is. A thiefling. I'm not too interested. I'll probably stay with my headcanon of, you know, just banging the bitches. That seems more pleasant to me. Can be used by a bard, but I don't trust my NPCs to actually use that, so let's not. And so +3 we don't need. Fairy dust we don't. Actually, I don't know if I need fairy dust, but assume I won't. Keep the rods. Wisdom. But basically we're gonna use these 2 until later on, and I think later on we're gonna use at the very least Aribeth. Of course, you know. The old, our old little shithering sister from days gone by. Nymph Glow +4. Wait, Robe of the Archmagi. Usable by good, Sorcerer, Wizard. How about now? Okay, so everything else, armor-wise, we kinda need to check things out with our companions. We do kinda need some armor and shit for Sharwin for the moment. That much I can tell you. And I think I'm just gonna give her a long-range weapon, because I really don't want her to engage into close quarters. Like, at all. Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Harper, Paladin, Ranger. And it gives +2 AC, which is absolutely fucking useless, because we get that already through another ring. Sadly, that is not cumulative at all. Well, I guess technically speaking it is, somewhat. If you take natural AC into account as well, that is. More bolts +3, that's good for Deacon. I'm actually for Deacon, I'm not gonna give him any close quarters weapons, he's gonna use it. Because the AI has a terrible tendency to change weapons. And you don't want them to. Okay, have we gotten rid of everything else? We're done with that. Now we need to open your inventory, close this one. Let's take all the stuff away from her again. Including, of course, all of the shit we put on her, because we couldn't carry it. Battle axe. There's the two blades. Really don't want you to have that. I want you to use your longbow, because you're good at it. Arrow +3, and we're gonna buy you some equipment, basically. Deacon, did I give you anything you don't specifically need? Honestly, don't think so. You could use a helmet, though.
A fair evening, team.
Yes, a very fair evening. Storm armor. Max dexterity is 4, fire, sonic resistance, special resistance. That might not be bad to keep and give one of my people. You can go and fuck off right away, and leather armor +3. Okay, Deacon, come here, little boy. You have studded leather armor +3, which max dexterity bonus of 4. How much dexterity do you have? 14. That is indeed +2. This one light armor would give you a lot more in that regard. I don't know if he's gonna level up dexterity though. There's armor +3 is not gonna be better than the studded one, is it? 3, 4, 2, 6 now. That would give you 2. Okay.
A fair evening.
Item-wise, I'm gonna close you, I'm gonna open you. See if we can get you anything else out of here. I mean, I personally don't think so. Resource of dexterity would probably be nice. Yeah, that's not cumulative though. Shit. A bit of a waste of money there. Just a tiny bit. That's probably not gonna work, is it? The savings throws might work. I can probably fill those out with some of the stuff we find. Anything else I want to give you? Enough protection +3 already, so that's not really useful for you. Okay, little Sharwin, come here. Armor-wise, you have padded armor +4. And you are pretty much good for that. So that is pretty good setup. You have your own ring, which gives you more IC. Dexterity bonus +4, so we don't need to care about that. This might not be a bad choice. And lesser guiding, because that gives you, yeah, immunity to fear. Getting feared is a real pain in the ass to deal with. I'd rather, you know, have her somewhat yeah, you will need light armor anyway. I can't imagine her working well, because she's gonna have a nice bonus from dexterity. You have arrows +3. It's a bit pricey. That's by a few sets of +1s. So you're gonna use your bow exclusively, basically. You have a better bow. You have a +3 one? Yeah. No. There's nothing gonna be here. Natural armor is always a good choice if you don't know what to get. Wisdom doesn't help you. There's that one. No. Disable travel, lower, open knocks, persuade, research. Kinda yeah, kinda no. Kind of thing. Yes, for that, that's just dexterity bonus, so I guess you could be able to wear that. At least for the moment. That's not an ideal choice, mind you. I would rather have something else there. That's not gonna work for you, and apart from that, gloves. Yeah, not those though. Okay, we're gonna quickly take a look at the city. Go into the arms shop again and see if there's anything else we wanna get for our little ones. And I guess then we're technically speaking enough to meet the evil older mage. Where was... oh yeah, other side. Maybe getting a few cloaks for our little companions. That might be a good choice. Draw. Hello, it is I again. Let me see your inventory. Actually, that's all the stuff I still have in my inventory, isn't it? No. I need to keep those because I want to give him to Jadiken. Darwin, come here. You, actually, you're the wrong one for the helmet. You already have one. You have Boots of Striding 1. I can get you a pair of +3 1. You already have a good belt. You have that. Anything else? Added armor +4. I mean, it's not bad. A +8 maximum dexterity bonus. She will probably get there. Yes, +4 now. It's not bad. Okay, let's remember +4, shall we? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Splint armor. What were you again? Also heavy. Okay, I forget about that. Heavy armor, leather armor +2. That's a +4 bonus. Okay, scale mail. 4, not bad. +2. Anything more than +2 you have in your inventory per chance? You do have some +3 ones. That's a 4 bonus. Change charge. Go for that. Sell that. You're not gonna have anything better bow-wise, will you? Oh, second big nerve. You have the composite longbow. Mighty +4. Let's see. Most of those things we can find later. For the moment, I think weapon-wise she's pretty well equipped actually. +3, you have +2. Okay, that's an upgrade. Let's get in. And ring of protection +3. You already have that, so there is nothing else left for you. Cloaks you don't have, right? Oh. Also probably no... Yeah, only those. She gets a bigger bonus through her fucking ring, and as I said before, you can't really accumulate those, so it's not really gonna work for you. Boots of Striding, better for the little one. And the helmet, first it's enough. And yeah, none of these are gonna do you well. You have Ring of Protection already, you have a little crossbow. And the other things we would need, we can't get yet. Okay. I think we're pretty well set up at the moment. So Deacon here, I have some more bolts. And that needs to be here. Those we'll keep down here, so we don't... I don't think we need to keep them. I think we can throw them away at this point, but you know. We're just gonna make it sell the last few armor pieces. Whap, whap, whap. We did lose a lot of money from that though. And technically speaking, if we want to use any of the other characters, we're also gonna use, once again, a lot of money out for that. Yeah, so far, Sharvin. 4 is your maximum, 4 is what you get, and you would need 2 more points in dexterity before we would need to worry about upgrading your armor to something even lighter, so good on us, I suppose. Good on us indeed. Now we walk over again, do more things. But as I said, before we continue exploring the Underdark, I will quickly grab myself another drink because I'm getting thirsty. And that is not a good state to be in, I would say. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that this is a very bad state. The guard.
Hello.
You're just the guard. He's not a guard, you know. Oh no, he's a man of a title and reputation. He's indeed the guard. Not only. Push the pause button so that nothing bad can happen. I'll quickly put